Matt. We're back out of here at Be Strong Powerhouse. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna walk Matt, who's our poser today, through each step and make little adjustments on all of our mandatory relaxed poses and our mandatory poses for bodybuilding. So that's NPC bodybuilding and IFBB Pro bodybuilders. We use the same thing in the bodybuilding. If you like the content, please hit subscribe, ding the bell, and like the video. All right, Matt. So this is our relaxed front pose. When we're doing this, come all the way to a relaxed position, just a natural, just stand there normal. All right. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna get into his knees and lock the quads out. There we go. So he's flexing his quads. He's kind of pushing his toes a little bit toward the outside. And you can see he's twisting his knees a little bit out, and he's bending just a little bit into his knees. So he's getting the quads showing at his best, the best angle that we can. Also getting the quad sweep here. By twisting his knees out, we get a little bit more quad sweep. If he's straight on, looks a lot narrower. So now he's opening it up. There we go. Good. So it gives us a little bit more of a quad sweep there. Now he's going to work on his upper body. So he's bringing his chest up. A lot of air in his chest. He's opening his scapula basically. So he's pushing his chest forward. So if there was to be a wall right here, his elbows or his shoulders are forward, his elbows are forward, bringing a nice big open, showing the V taper, and then right at the very last, bring a lot of air into his chest. Good. Sometimes certain bodybuilders, it looks better if they flex their abs. Sometimes it's a lot better when it's nice and up, nice, big and high, big and tall. All right, so that's the front relaxed pose. And then we're gonna do a quarter turn to the right. So he's gonna take his what side is that? That's the left side, spin to facing the right. Now, blocking his legs out, go ahead, flexing his legs. You can do a slight bend. It depends on the lifter. That's too much of a bend. So it's supposed to be a completely side flex, relax. You can get away with a little soft knee every now and again, but they want a totally flexed leg. So, and then he's also pushing this leg off the back side of his leg, showing a little bit more hamstring, pushing this out as much as possible. So if you're looking from the front here, he's pushing this leg against that back leg, trying to bring out as much width here. Now he's gonna go to the upper body. So it's the same thing we did in the front, except he's turning his upper torso here. So face the front again, just like you did, face the front to me, face your whole body to the front. Yeah, like you do. So a good way, an easy way to get in this position is face the front here, and then keeping your hips forward, he's gonna turn. Now he's always looking straight forward, and he can turn that even a little bit more. This hand's there, and he's keeping this shoulder back, so you wanna be able to see the glutes, so the arm's behind it, there you go. And he's opening this chest up, flexing this pec through, opening his chest up, and then right when he's done, he's flexing all his abs in there. Good. Now you're holding this position until the judge tells you to turn. The next turn would be quarter turn to the right or face the rear. So get a quarter turn to the right, pivoting off of that right heel.
Legs are cramping.
Little cramp action happens, that's why we practice. Now, same thing again. Toes are pointed out, knees are twisted out a little bit so we can see the quads from the back. Now, and he's big chest up, relax again, so we can set it, and then, okay, go ahead. Set from the ground up, good, take your time. Knees out, flexing the legs. It's always nice to start from the ground up so you know that you're bringing everything in. And then he's gonna flex his glutes by kind of driving the hips forward just a little bit. Sometimes it looks better this way, sometimes back like you had it, like that. But he's still flexing the glute. This is all flexed. Then he's big chest up, scapula's opened up. Yet again, pushing his shoulders up and forward. There you go. And then very last minute, he's bringing a lot of chest, a lot of air into his chest. Making this look as big as possible. And where the judges are sitting, they're usually down on a platform, so you're gonna lean back just a hair. Yeah, so it's great. So it all depends on where the judges are sitting. Usually they're down off of a platform. You're usually up on a platform. Awesome. So that's the rear, facing the rear. Now quarter turn to the right again. We're gonna do the other side. Same thing again. Starting from the ground, flexing the quad, facing the front, turning, getting this hand behind. Awesome. Big chest, and then forward a little bit, right there. There you go. Twist a little bit, there you go, good. Flex the abs, good. Hips are always facing straight forward, head's always facing straight forward. All right, quarter turn to the right again, face the front. Always go back into the relaxed position. The relaxed position really isn't relaxed. This is your relaxed position. You're always flexing. The judges are always looking at you. They're always judging you the entire time. You still have to breathe, but you're gonna do your best to smile because you're on stage. People are there for the audience. There we go, good. All right, so those are the you need to break, yeah, those are the mandatory relaxed poses. check out the second video. We'll hit you up on all of the mandatory poses for bodybuilding. We're back here at Be Strong for part 2 of bodybuilding posing for NBC and IFBB. Matt's gonna take us through, and I'm gonna make little adjustments on all of our mandatory poses. We did the relaxed poses, now we're doing the mandatory poses. If you like the content, click subscribe, ding the bell, and hit like. All right, Matt, we're gonna hit, he's always standing in his relaxed pose. Relaxed pose yet again is not relaxed. This is what you always revert back to, whether you're facing the side or the front. So he's facing the front, so he's gonna hit his, face the front in his relaxed pose. All right, we're gonna do front lat spread. So he has kept his base, the bottom half of his body, the same as in his relaxed pose. There's a couple different variations where we can have one foot in front of the other one. You want to do that like this? There we go. Good. Yet again, when we're doing this, we're always flaring the knees outward so we can see this quad sweep. He's on his toe there, so we get the calf, helps push the quads forward. He's also got a little bend in that leg. Good. There we go. And then bringing it back to the top part here, big chest up. Yet again, when we practice this pose, we practice shoulders and elbows kind of touching the wall there. So he's big, bringing it forward, his scapula is forward, his shoulders are forward. This automatically flexes the pecs, and we can see the lats through the back. And then we tie the abs in. So sometimes we can do that, and then the other times, depending on your look, big chest up, there we go. So it depends on the lifter, the pose, what pose looks best. All right, relax. Yet again, back to the relaxed pose. All right, front double bi. Let's go ahead and kick the other leg out in front. There we go. Good. Double bi, there we go. Good. Yet again. Now, flex your glutes through on this one. There we go, because we can drive our abs in. Always standing in the leg, quad sweep out on his toes. Chest is up, big air. There we go. Good. Okay, relax. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna do side chest. So he's gonna do a quarter turn to the right. He's gonna do whatever side you want. So what he did there was he just go ahead and do that again. So what he's doing is he's pulling this leg against his back leg. That's pushing the hamstring out a little bit. And then when he's always toes middle of foot, he's got the front foot up so he can flex his calf. And then he's actually placing weight on the front leg. We don't care about the back leg. The back leg you can't see. So we're flexing on this so we can see the hamstrings, the quads, we got the calves flexed. Now, because he's sitting on this front leg, his glutes are flexed because he's sitting in his glute and his quad. There we go. And then he's gonna reach to the front here. He can reach all the way forward. He's showing the judges a little bit of the lats, a little bit of the tricep, and then pulling into the side chest. Now the side chest, rotate all the way forward as much as possible. You wanna give him the bicep, the pec, the abs. So for him, this is a great look. You got go ahead and relax. So for them, that was a great look. He had the chest flexed, the bicep, and then we're seeing the abs through. Go ahead and do it one more time. Just sit right back into it. Show them, tie it all together. Awesome. He sits into it, blows all the air out. So you can see the abs through, and then he's smiling. Awesome. Okay, relax. So he's just gonna always go revert right back to his relax at whatever position. So he's facing the right. So he's gonna relax, face that way until the judges tell him to move. All right, we're gonna go right into our side tricep. He's gonna do a different stance here. He's gonna kick his back leg behind him. There you go. So he's gonna sit back into bull. So now he's giving a little bend in the leg, calf. Get your balance. There we go. Getting the quad, calf on the backside, showing a little bit. All right. This is just one variation. Awesome. So you kind of giving him a little variation, something to look at. Flexing. He's breathing, but his abs are flexed. Striations. Okay, relax again. Awesome. All right, go ahead and face the front. Relax. Awesome. All right, gentlemen, face the rear. And rear double bi. So yet again, knees flared out to the side so we can see the quad. So that good position is to have your toes flared to the side. He's gonna reach his leg back onto his calf so you can see his calf and flare his knee out. Then he's gonna lock his glutes in. He's gonna kind of hip thrust forward. Awesome. I like to start with the base, and then he's gonna work out, it's a rear double bi. So you're gonna reach all the way up to the top. You're talking he's lat pulling a lat pull down, and then he's opening the scapula up. Awesome. He's leaning back. His biceps are showing. Awesome. So he's opening it up. You don't have to play around with that to find the positioning. Awesome. You'll go back to relaxed pose. Back to the center rack. So as he was walking through that, go ahead and do just the upper part of that rear double bi. He starts from the top. He's pulling down, engaging the lats, and then he's opening the pecs back, opening the shoulder blades back up. And then he's holding the pec. Now his hips are flexed through, so you can see the lumbar, the traps, the glutes. Awesome. Go ahead and relax again. So that was the rear double bi. Now we're going to do the rear lat spread. Go ahead and kick the other leg back. We're just going to change it up a bit. Yet again, knees are facing outward, glutes are forced through. Now he's going to reach through like he's pulling on a row. All the way back. We're going to try to get that Christmas tree. There you go. He's going to pause for a second there and then open it up. Full lat spread. Go ahead. There you go. Awesome. Then he's going to hold it. He's leaning back a little bit towards the judges. Okay, relaxed again. All right, face the front. Automatically right back into the relaxed pose. And then we're going to do abdominal thigh. He's going to give you a couple of variations here. Yet again, showing them their best. So it's abdominal thigh. We're showing them their quads, our legs, and then our abs. Awesome. So he's flexing his ab, blow all your air out. There you go. Tighten it all up. He's flexing the legs. If he's starting to fall off balance, he can switch his legs up during the pose, giving the judges something else to look at. Awesome. And then that way he's able to breathe, take a breath, and flex again. Awesome. Okay, back to relax. And then the last pose is the most muscular.
Should I do the one where I
yes.
flex my whole leg though?
Do your best pose. Yeah, exactly. He's going to give us another variation. Now, instead of flaring his knee, he's going to do a straight leg locked out. And yet again, it's the lifter, whatever pose he thinks he looks best in. The crab pose. It's the crab most muscular. Can you switch it up and do another variation? There we go. Awesome. Yet again, shoulders are forward, giving a little bit of lats, but also flexing the abs. So he's giving a lot more here, but he's also got great pec development for that. And then the straight leg, different variation. Okay, back to relaxed. Awesome. So those are the mandatory poses for IFB or MPC bodybuilding. It's our front relaxed pose. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Face the front. Front double bi. All right. Front lat spread. All right. Face the rear and we'll do rear double bi. All right. Rear lat spread. Relax. All right, face the front. Let's do your best side chest. All right, relax. Best side try. All right, face the front. Let's do a most muscular. Good. All right. Abdominal thigh. All right, relax. And that's the mandatory poses for NBC and IFBB bodybuilding. Awesome. Yeah, it's not easy. Matt's in between posing, practice. You gotta practice this, because when you're on stage, you're gonna be dehydrated. You're gonna be, your body's going through a lot of different traumas in a way. You're dehydrated, you're carved up, not a lot of water, a lot of salt. So your body's doing different things and you cramp. So you gotta practice, you gotta know what it feels like. Awesome. Hey, if you like the content, please subscribe, ding the bell, and like the video.